Hi.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you don't see this as a big imposition. Thank you so much for, giving me time.
I don't see it as any position.
Oh, okay, good.
I see it as very nice. I'm in the process of doing things. Right now I'm concentrating more on getting the whole thing back in court. But and plus I'm trying to get through this sex offender treatment class and try to get off probation, but I can't get off probation until I get myself back in court. Because
okay.
if I put a motion in, do you know what the sentence is that they gave me?
Well, I know that they gave you lifetime registration, but I don't know about what is it? What did you do, like 7 years?
Well, that was for state. They got me 2 charges because they got me across the state lines, which made it federal.
Oh.
Because I was in Nashville, I went to Kentucky.
Oh no.
It was only like an hour away, but they're still crossing over the state line.
Yeah, they do whatever they can to throw it at you, huh?
Yeah. So they gave me 7 years for a state sentence, and for federal they gave me 5 years. And it was actually supposed that the federal didn't give me. Trying to remember what to call it, but they didn't give me the time that I had already spent in jail.
Oh, okay.
They didn't put that towards my sentence. They didn't add that onto my sentence, or they didn't put it towards time I had already spent.
Yeah, like your time served, the time that you were already there. Yeah. Oh, so they took days that they shouldn't have kept you.
Yeah, like 8 months.
Oh my gosh. Oh God. Do you have a good lawyer?
Yeah. Well, with this motion that I put in now, I had a good lawyer that was doing that, but then he quit the law firm that I found him at, and he's the only one in Maine was the only one in Maine that I get all kinds of things running through my head, so if it takes me a minute to explain it all.
Oh, that's okay. I hope I'm not making you nervous. You don't have to. You know what? You're not beholden to tell me anything. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to juice you for information. I'm just curious, but
I don't feel that way.
Oh, good.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to explain it to people that want to know about it, because the way that I've been put out there has ruined me a lot. And it's taken a lot for me to get back to where I am now. And for me to keep fighting, it takes people like you to make me realize this is why I'm still fighting.
Yeah.
Because there's things people don't know. And not be damned if I want to die and people think this way about me.
I don't know. There were so many factors.
See, this sex offender treatment class that I have to take, when I passed the lie detector test, the people in the class, I told the people in the class what the question was, or what one of the questions were, which was if I had ever solicited sex from a minor. My answer was no, and I told the people in the class about it, and they told me that they said, well, if you didn't solicit sex from her, then how do you wind up with that charge? I said, well, I never went to trial. There was a plea agreement, and my lawyers, the prosecutor scared me into taking the plea agreement anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But my lawyers talked me into, because I had mentioned going to trial on it to my lawyers. He never mentioned entrapment or anything to me. But he had talked me into taking the plea agreement. And there was evidence that I hadn't seen, like my discovery package. I never saw the videos until after I was incarcerated.
Oh, you mean the ones where they were in the house? Those videos?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, see, the federal investigator asked me if I wanted to see them. And I told him yes, but he never brought him back for me to see him.
Oh.
And the conversation, there's supposed to be 407 pages.
Yeah.
And it was missing 149 pages.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's a lot of evidence.
Yeah.
That's, kind of odd where that went to. The DVDs were in my discovery package.
Uh-huh.
There's supposed to be evidence that is not edited, not touched, nothing. And I didn't get to see until after I had already taken my plea deal and was in the prison system. And once I got them, I watched them, and they're all edited.
Oh.
There's so many things that went wrong. And another thing is that the police departments get all the stuff. When NBC came to that, when they went to any town that they went to do these things, well, they would give the police department computers and cameras and all that stuff that they use there. So the towns benefited from these things.
Oh, okay.
They were, see, there's a lot of stuff people do not know. And it's just, there's a lot of things. Well, see, I got a lifetime supervised release, too, which is probation.
So you have probation to do that forever?
Well, I can put a motion into the court after I'm done this class to try to get off probation. And I kind of think my probation officer is kind of hinting around to me doing that. But with me trying to get my stuff back in court, I can't get off probation until after I do that. Because if I, or at least I don't think I can. Because if I do, then it's telling them that I accept, the whole thing and don't want to bother getting back in the court.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I'll stay on probation for as long as I need to try to get back in court. But my probation officer never bothers me anyway. He sees me once a month, and that's pretty much it. And he didn't even see me last month. This month he called me basically called me for an appointment because I work a lot of hours.
Uh-huh.
I drive truck and I work a lot. So yeah, because I haul wood chips.
Oh, okay.
And so when I put the net on the top, I gotta go outside and get on top of the truck, and then I got to bungee cord it down and all that. So
Wow.
it doesn't take very long to do it. I was in the Air Force, and that was more of a party thing than anything.
Oh, really?
So I wound up getting out early. Yeah.
You were a party boy.
Yeah.
You sound like me
yeah.
when I was younger.
I still drink now, but now when I drink, it's mostly with my friend Tony. I go over to his house and drink have a few beers with him, and his girlfriend's there too, and we all just sit around the table and talk and stuff, and have a few beers with him, and because they don't get stupid. Yeah, she doesn't drink anymore, but usually it's just me and him.
Oh, so she
anyway.
tries to get you guys drunk because you guys are fun when you're drunk.
No. Yeah, Tony is quite a fun guy anyway, but I'm constantly calling him, texting him during the day. He calls me names and I call him names. Just joking around with each other. But we have a pretty good time.
What does he call you?
It's actually, he calls me cockhead.
I guess it could
I
be
call
worse.
him puff nuts.
Awesome.
So I've written one book already.
Oh, you have? Is it published?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow.
It's not about my case, though.
What's it about?
It's a book called Taking Abroad.
Uh-huh.
Not taking abroad.
Right. Where are you going to take me?
It's actually about a kid that goes into the military after he gets out of school, and goes over into Iraq and loses it. Then comes back home. He winds up getting married. Then has a kid, and he winds up losing it again.
Oh, wow.
Just thinking about all the things that happened to him in Iraq. And 50% of the net profit goes to a Wounded Warrior Project.
Oh,
and
wow, that's amazing.
Another 25% goes to the fire department in my town. And then the other 25% goes to me.
There's a Facebook page called Church of Cod where you are, and I know the website is defamatory, but there's the Facebook page where they worship you as a god, but they call you Cod because of the way you pronounced cod when you were upset. You know, with Chris when they stormed in.
The way it's said.
Yeah, the way that you said it. And you know, they worship you like a prophet. There's one girl who constantly says that she wants to get on her knees in front of you. It's like a big old cult.
What?
It's a big old cult of people who are interested.
Oh my word! This is well. See, I got a letter in the mail. It was from Korea.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, that's what I said. Say what? When I got it, I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!"
Right.
When I got it. Let me see if I can. Jesus, all this stuff is
it blowing your mind? Oh no, we both said the same thing.
Oh my word, it's funny. See if I can find it. It's this one. Yeah, it's from Korea. I couldn't believe that. But it says, it's so funny. It says, "Dear Lorne Armstrong, I would just like to say you are me, Lorne, and Savior. I am a member at the Church of Quiet." She spelled that wrong. Instead of God, she put Quad. So for Korean, she's actually doing pretty good at writing English.
Wow.
I thought that was all a joke. I didn't really know that there was a website.
People are interested in you, and just, I mean, there are people who think you're great. There are people who don't like you. There are people who think that you should, they've looked way into the case, and there are people who think that you should come out and vindicate yourself. And then there are people who think that everyone should leave you alone. But then there's the group of people who Photoshop your face onto Jesus on the cross and put it on a website. And,
oh my
people
God!
Comment.
Oh boy, that's amazing. There are some fruity people out there. Holy crap!
But
it's hilarious.
Yeah, I you know what? That's what attracted me. I didn't know what it was. I mean, I saw the Dateline stuff, but this other stuff I didn't realize. I didn't realize what it was, and I mean, a lot of it's done in a mocking way, of course, and I know that that's not lost on you because you have a good sense of humor, but there are a lot of people who don't regard you negatively. While they don't believe that you're going to save us when the Antichrist comes, they just think you're an interesting person. I mean, you certainly had the most character on the show. That's what drew a bunch of people to the YouTube thing. And then I think the comments from the YouTube videos. I mean, I've made a video where I sing about you and your offender registry picture coming out. There are.
Oh my God!
So I just
you should see the most recent one. I didn't care how my hair looked. Then I saw the picture. Oh crap! I gotta cut my hair.
No, I did see it. You're wearing like a pebble-colored shirt.
I can't remember what it is. I don't own the purple shirt. Must have been. It's blue. I think it was blue. Yeah, I got some shirts that are wearing out. You want to set up a website for me? Then go right ahead.
I should. What should I call it?
Oh God, it all blows my mind. It's amazing.
I can't believe that nobody else
Yeah,
has
well,
told you about this.
no, well, just this letter from Korea, and it's like I didn't think it was real. I thought she was kidding.
No.
Even in it, well, let me read the rest of it to you. When I saw you on Dateline NBC, I knew you would be my life. Now I dedicate my life watching YouTube videos about you and learning everything about you. Did you know that there is a cult about you? Church of Quad. Oh, she spelled it wrong. It's supposed to be called. I've read your entire channel log you had with the decoy. It was amazing. I can see you truly loved Kayla, you precious little princess. Mrs. Vagina. I hope Mr. Penis wasn't so angry. Thank you for changing my life. You are my hero. Please write me back. Thank you. Oh, Quad. Oh, God. I read that. I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me. It's amazing. And then Perverted Justice sent me a card, like a postcard type of thing.
Oh.
And it said it's something about the bubble bath on it, and
bubble bath.
Well, and down the bottom it was signed Kayla Marie, which was supposedly that decoy's name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Perverted Justice has been sending things that it's just.
Maybe it's somebody saying they're Perverted Justice, or is it like on their?
Well, no, they didn't say it, but I'm quite sure it was from them. Some of these letters, I thought some of these letters were from the people from Perverted Justice. And now finding out from you that it might not be from Perverted Justice, with that Korean letter, I thought it was a joke. now you tell me it's real. I'm like, oh my word.
Well, it is. It is it is kind of a big joke because people they don't understand how, or maybe they don't appreciate how it's affected your life personally. But what we have is Dateline trying their best to make you look, comedic, and they succeeded. They succeeded in doing that, but not so much making you look like a horrible person, which is what they tried to do. So a lot of people are attracted to. Here, let me play this for you. It's somebody takes parts of what you say and you said in your phone conversations, and they prank call people with them. And this one person prank called a Nashville singing school using only your voice. And they got the girl to sing back to you, to your voice, just using it. And it's things like that. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll play it for you here. Okay. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
How are you doing?
Can you hear it, Lorne?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
Good.
What country songs do you know?
Pardon?
What country songs do you know?
What country songs do I know?
Yeah.
Am I on is this a quiz show?
Huh?
I said, is this a quiz show?
You cut out a little bit, so I couldn't hear you.
Oh shoot, I keep losing you as well.
Let me see. What can I sing to you? Okay, I got one. Okay, you ready?
And then they have you sing your great song.
Okay. Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment.
You do such a good song with that song too, Lorne. You do a good job.
So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. told me so, and she still means the world to
And
me.
she stays on for the
Just so
entire
you
song
know.
because it's so
So be
good.
careful
Huh?
when you
She
hold
stays
my
on for the whole song
hand.
because it's so good.
Time changes everything, life must go on.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna stand in your way. I
So
loved her
after you're
first.
done singing,
I
usually,
held her first. And the place
because this has
in
been done
my
a few
heart
times, people will
will
say,
always
"What a good
be
job."
hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me,
Hilarious.
I knew the love of a father runs deep. I pray that she
Oh my God.
Okay, and as you know, it's going to end right now. But then here comes the best part.
I loved her first. Does that sound okay to you?
Nice. What song was that?
Huh?
What song was that?
Okay, sing to me.
Me sing for you?
Yeah.
What song would you like to hear?
Hear you sing. Huh?
What song?
What country songs do you know? Hello?
I'm trying to think of one.
Huh?
Okay, I think I've got one. Don't break my heart, my ache breaking heart. I just don't think you understand how good if you break my heart.
Oh my God.
Breaking heart, my soul. Come go shopping and then buy a can of vegetables. How's that?
Holy crap. That is freaking hilarious. Oh my God.
Yes,
That's amazing.
I'm telling you, Lorne.
Oh.
There's an opportunity for you to get your voice. There are people who will listen to you, and of course, use your voice to make prank phone calls. But
that is just amazing. Oh.
there are people who make songs about you. Some of them are mean, but some of them aren't. Like I do an opera song where I change your name, but this was when I didn't really realize what was being done. I was in on the joke. But we want you to get in on the joke. But in the song I sing about, I don't know what I like more, your oh my goodness, your penis or your balls.
My what? Say what?
Because there's part of I know, I'm so embarrassed. There's part of the chat log where you ask the decoy, what do you like more, my penis or my balls? And that's just something that a lot of us quote a lot. So in the song, I sing, I don't know what I like more, your penis or your balls. And then at the end, I sing, you operate a lull. Some of the stuff is done to make fun of you, and it's not... I don't know.
My feelings aren't going to be hurt. And after what I've been through, it takes a lot now for me to not just laugh at some of the ignorance. If I don't laugh some of the stuff off, then it's like it would put me into depression. I was pretty. It really messed me up for a while.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But then
So do you have a lawyer?
Where I put it. Oh, I did have, but that's what I was telling you before. I did have, but he moved out of state. He quit the law firm that he was working for and moved out of state. And so now it's like I got to find another one that actually does federal and is licensed to do federal in the state of Kentucky and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the lawyer I had was licensed for Kentucky and the federal system. So But in Maine, he can't. He tried to look in Maine for me to see if there was another one before he left the law firm, and he couldn't. He couldn't find any other one.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he searched all over the state of Maine, and the only one that there was him. So now it's like I gotta find a different lawyer. Well, if I can get it back in court, then they will appoint me another lawyer.
Oh no! Can you hear me?
Oh,
there's
I can hear you.
There's a lawyer in the Church of God. You know.
Really?
His name's Josh.
Really?
Yeah. Are you interested in getting into contact with him?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. How well do you know him?
Well, I've known him. I haven't known him for a long time, but I know he's a lawyer. He's a friend of mine. He said, "Well, if he would ever contact me, I wonder, if he'd let me talk with him about what his options are." And it was just in passing, but I wouldn't mind seeing if he's still interested.
Yeah. Yeah, see if he's still interested, because is he free or do I got to pay him?
Okay, do you want me to ask him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause that would be...
Well, Lorne...
He'd have to be able to do federal and state, though, Kentucky.
I don't know. If you want, I can put him on three-way calling. Do you want to do that?
You can put him on what?
I can put him on three-way calling, like add him into the call. I think my phone can do that.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Go through just you first.
Okay.
I can get to take something like that slow because, well, it's still, I don't know, how do I say this?
Well, it's still new. You don't have any reason to trust me or him or this phone call.
Well, I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
Well, see, that's the thing. I want to get comfortable. I really actually feel pretty comfortable with you already.
Oh, good.
And that's a good thing. But it's just, I don't know how to explain it. Because I have to absorb all the information you gave me today. It's like I never thought this stuff was wrong. I thought it was all a joke with that Korean letter. I didn't know that it actually stuff existed. So it is overwhelming. You're a really remarkable woman, I can tell you that.
Oh, thanks, Lorne.
Yeah, that was so sweet of you to do that.
Well, I hope I didn't spoil your breakfast.
No, you didn't spoil my breakfast. Speaking of, I didn't even eat breakfast yet.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no, actually I did. I had sausage and gravy. I forgot.
Oh, okay. Speaking of sausage and
all
gravy,
about that.
did you know that there are pictures of your sausage on the internet?
Let's see what?
Perverted Justice released one of the pictures that they captured from the webcam, so a lot of people know that you have a thick, girthy penis. How do you feel about that?
There's really not much I can do about it.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten more attention.
So in other words, you've seen my penis before.
Yeah, I have, Lorne. I have one on you there.
How often?
How often?
How often have you seen it?
Well, I have it as the background for my computer screen. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, geez. That would be hilarious. Oh, first then you wake up in the morning, you turn on the computer.
I do, and I say, "Oh, dear Lorne, our Lord and Savior, I'm praying to you this morning. Thank you so much for showing us your penis."
Oh, God. Oh, that's freaking funny.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I hope the invitation's still open for me to text you once in a while. I have to go do boring grown-up stuff now for my day, but I'm really happy that you said that I could text you. Thank you.
You can text me and you can call me anytime you want to. Now, we going to talk again today?
I don't think so. My husband gets off of work at 4, and after that, well, I'm going to call you in the middle of the night and breathe really heavy, so don't get scared. It'll be me.
All right. I told you I'm a really good listener.
All right. Okay, well, take care. I'll talk with you soon.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you, Emma.
All right. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.